It's beer and food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. I went to the Czech Republic recently. I came back with some Czech cans of lager and some Czech crisps. I love nothing more than drinking a beer and having a big sack of chips by the side of me. Love it. My favourite, I think it's my favourite pastime. Put some music on, open a beer, big bag of crisps, sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. Starobrno. I don't know how to pronounce it. It looks like it's their medium lager. Starobrno. Do you know, I honestly think some of the larger companies in the world, I think that they buy companies on how easy it is to pronounce in other countries. So let's look at Starobrno. Starobrno is everywhere in the UK as of the last 5 years. You can buy it literally everywhere. And I know people who call Starobrno, they call it strap-on. One of Mel's colleagues, there was a music festival in Barry back in the summer, and she went to the bar and I went to the bar with her, and she asked for a pint of strap-on, and that made me chuckle. I laughed my head off with that one because she couldn't pronounce Starobrno, but it's one of the easier words to pronounce. So I think that's why the larger companies in the world, your Coors, your Millers, your Asahis, they buy companies on how easy it is to pronounce. So I think, I don't know, I've not had a look at it, who these might be. Oh, this is Krusovice, the Krusovice company. I think I've had some of their beers in Poland. But I think that the reason why this hasn't made it to the UK is because it's that Brno. It's that slightly difficult Starobrno. It might be something completely different. Let me know in the comments box how to pronounce this beer. But anyway, half litre can. It is ABV 4.7% ABV. Nice bit of smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass. We're going to do our typical Czech pour where we dump the beer in the glass. We're looking to get rid of all of that carbonation. Wow, it almost scares you, doesn't it? You think it's gonna flow everywhere, but it doesn't. The Czechs brew their beer to be poured like this. It creates a lovely creamy head on the beer. So what you're looking to do, you're looking to get rid of the carbonation. You're looking to knock out all of that carbonation in the beer, because that's only there to protect the beer in transportation, in the can. I suppose there's a little bit of preservative value in that, a little bit of carbonation there. But when you want to drink it, you don't, and this is the Czechs believe that you don't really necessarily have to be drinking mouthfuls of carbonation, because you're only going to be burping and filling yourself up, and it's not part of the experience. So it's almost like pour it quickly, drink it quickly. That's the best way that I can explain Czech Republic beer, or how to pour it. Pour it quickly, drink it quickly. So look at that now. We got in terms of the look of the beer, we have I'd say that's going on amber in colour, that one. You can tell that it's not owned by a larger company, this one. It's got a little bit of a uniqueness about it. It's not straw coloured. It's a little bit of an amber colour coming to it. There's still carbonation rolling from the bottom of the glass. We've got a 4-finger white head. Let's get the aroma. A little bit of biscuit malt in there. A little bit of lemon, spicy kind of hoppy lemon on the back end. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Again, it's another decent tasting Czech lager. I like this. I picked this up in the airport on my way home from the Czech Republic. Prague Airport, so the main airport in the Czech Republic. Millions of people passing through every year. And they had a little supermarket in the Prague airport, and it was called Billa. I went in thinking, you know, things are going to be quite expensive. It's an airport. I've been to Schiphol in Amsterdam a number of times, and that place is like, I got charged £5 for a cup of tea in 2022. £5 for a cup of tea. And do you know what? They handed me a glass of hot water. A cup of hot water, and she said, your tea bags are over there, mate. And I just thought, £5 for a cup of hot water. Unbelievable. Anyway, so I was in the airport. I went into this supermarket. The beer was 80 pence. 80 pence a can. I've never been so shocked in all my life. I've never seen such fantasticness in an airport. I go in airports with the mindset of, how can I get through this airport without spending a fortune? And if airports were cheaper, if airports didn't put me in that mindset to begin with, then I would spend my money. But I will not have my pants pulled down. I refuse in life. In life in general, I refuse to have my pants pulled down. I don't buy Costa coffee. I don't buy Starbucks. I can make my own coffee for factory. It's not a coffee review. It's not a Starbucks review. It's not a cup of hot water review in Schiphol Airport. It's a beer review. But my point, coming back to it, I was willing in the airport to buy 6 cans of beer and 6 packs of crisps in the airport because it was cheap. Rolled it all up in my suitcase, rolled it up in my t-shirts. Last minute decision, 6 cans, suitcase open, rolling beer in t-shirts, putting crisps in my suitcase, put the suitcase in the hole, send it all home with me. And what a great decision. This is a great tasting beer for 80 pence a can. So here are the crisps. Hobz ovy Stra nicke Brambu rky Jemne Solene. So I think they're just gently salted crisps. 60 grams. Interestingly, most of the other crisps blew up in my bag. This little company here, I got another 2 bags of their crisps. They held on to their protection, the little bit of air or whatever they put into them, maybe some CO2 or something. But again, the reason why there's so many just plain salted crisps in the Czech Republic the Czech Republic is the largest or the biggest, the number 1 beer drinking nation in the world. And the reason why you see so many plain, really good tasting salted crisps in the Czech Republic is because it goes really well with your beer. They're light, they're fluffy, lovely potato flavour, lightly salted. It goes perfect with beer. Lovely. I'm going to be very quick with this one. My father-in-law, my mother-in-law, they're from Salisbury in the UK. Moved about a bit, lived in Barry a bit for a while. That's how I know my wife. They moved to Italy. They went to Italy for the lifestyle. In the last few years, my father-in-law has started playing curling. And he's had to go to the Czech Republic a few times to do curling. And I remember a few years ago, my father-in-law said to me, I will die in this country, Italy. Before I move back to the UK, I will die in this country. This is where I want to die. I love this country so much. He went to the Czech Republic, curling. He said to me recently, I love the Czech lifestyle. I love it. Relatively cheap beer. The food is terrific. He said there's something about the Czech Republic that I love. And I was there last week. And I spent 2 or 3 days there. And I came away from there with the same feeling. Beautiful place. Beautiful city, Prague. Budapeст, beautiful place. Wonderful beer. Wonderful crisps. What more do you want from life? What more do you want from life? This beer, I like it. I think it's really good. It's a really good example of a Czech lager. Nice and biscuity. A little bit of lemon, a little bit of spiciness on the back end. Nice balance to it. Easy drinking. 4.7% ABV. Very cheap. Yeah. Starobrno, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for Starobrno. The crisps. Now, I've got to be honest with you. I've been eating the Bohemia crisps, the Bohemia salted crisps. And I'm going to say, I slightly prefer the Bohemia salted crisps. There's a little bit more of a crunch. These are a little bit too light. They almost kind of melt in your mouth like a cheese puff. They're nice. They're very nice. But they're not quite as nice as the Bohemia. So I'm going to give them a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. I hope you liked the video. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.